Hi, good morning, guys. This is SK. Let's see what we have here. If you guys have seen my video which I did bar by bar yesterday, yesterday evening, honestly, I did not even knew that we have today the European Central Bank meeting or anything about the rate increase or anything like that. But while looking at the chart, I was mentioning that we are in the breakout mode and possibly we can test the high, which is 208.34. And if you see, we just poked through that, and after the meeting, we just spoke through that. Everything was, you know, most of the day somebody just asked me that how do you prepare with the meetings. I honestly, I look on the interest rate meetings, quite often, that when the meetings are there, I try not to trade, but I do let only the trend lines guide me. I do let my trend lines to show me the path, that what bears and bulls are doing, what institutions are doing. Are they going with the news, or they are against with the news? So right now over here, if you see, like we poked through it, we are above our green line. As long as we stay above our green line, none of the trend line changes. But we're gonna take this out now. Let me just take the lines which we'll not be using. This line, this line, we will not be using it. So right now it's more and more we trade. Every day. The bigger picture is the most of the big trend lines remains the same, but the micro trend lines which we draw in between the trend lines, that we have to change, because we need to see what are the targets, what are the sports, as per the day trader. We are not trading weekly or monthly calls, or like puts or anything like that. We are not trading options. We are day traders. So for day traders, we need to get the right targets and supports during that period of a time. So right now it's a very a big, what do you call, uh, I would say, the breakout. We need to close near the high here. Then we can see some kind of a, at the open. I think we will see a pullback. We'll see a profit takers here. From the open, there are chances that we can see a profit takers. After the profit takers, we'd go for the next leg or whatever we do. As of now, profit takers for sure. Why I'm saying that profit takers, because like it's we're near the resistance, which is 208. Just above it, we have a resistance which is 2017. We have never poked through it. We are making a higher high. There is one trend line which I would like to add here. Let me just do that. I mean, these trend lines really help me so much. And from the time I have stopped looking at my any indicators, the life has been so good, so simple. So if you see here, let me just do this very quick. So right now we have two things. We have the one dotted line which we poked, and the other thing is, like we can, if either we can, at the open we can see the buyer just come in, and we go for the next leg here and poke through it and then see a pullback, or at the open we can see a pullback. We can retest this green line, or we can retest the 50% of it, which is about 1998ish. We can retest that and then starting making a base here and go for the next leg up. Right now, bullish. Right now we are going for the next target, which is 2017. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. So let's look at our daily as well. I mean, from daily, definitely, like if we close near the high, either we can sharply go higher, or we can see some pullback and then get ready for the next breakout sometime next week. Let's look at the weekly as well. I mean, weekly, I mean, if we close near the high here, definitely we'll be looking for, we need to close high of higher than the high of this guy, this candle. So if we close near the high or above the high of the last week's high, definitely bulls will be looking for the next target, which is 217, and the ultimate target, which is about 243 in this month, and then we can see some kind of a trading range. We have to test this green line. This green line is a target when I'll be shorting the market. I'll be buying SQQQ, UVXY, or I'll be buying some, puts or something like that. I will be shorting this market here for sure, once we are near this guy here. Right now this bounce is good, everything looks good, but after this, we have this strong trend line. We have these very small targets where we will be looking at very small days, like maybe 10 point, 11 point, 15 point days, so that will be little bit of a trading range days. Sooner the market will be giving us that kind of a price action. Today, tomorrow, if we close dodgy, if we close a little bit low, then we can see some kind of a trading range price action here in between 208 and 1974, where we can see consolidation and then get ready for the breakout. But this is very one, two, three bull candles, very strong, definitely somewhat more up. We're definitely looking more up here. Let's quickly look at the monthly as well here. Monthly candle is strong. We saw this dodgy. This is strong. Definitely, after looking at this monthly candle, I can see, like if we close something like that, we will be looking for the next monthly candle, which next month we will be poking through this green line, and from this green line we can see, some kind of a pullback. This monthly candle is looking bullish, so something like that, it's a little bit of pullback and then go up, something like that, like try to go up. So right now we are very, very bullish in the monthly candle. But we still have a couple of weeks left. We can see if it fades out, or we see more aggressive buyers here. Let's go to the 5-minute very quickly. Let me show you 30-minute. In a 30-minute chart, if you see here, we poked through this trend line, we closed above it. If we do not even know if the we are getting any earnings or not, but this is good enough to tell us that buyers are buying. Institutions start buying because they can pre-predict the probability of the interest rate and all that. They start buying some positions. They start getting ready for this kind of a bounce. They do not want to miss this kind of a 96, and they don't want to mix 14-point bounce or 14-point rally. So they start doing their homework and start buying or selling or whatever positions they need to take. They take most of their positions before the earnings, and after that HFTs come in with the news, and we saw this kind of a price action. So market gonna open higher today. As of 30-minute as well, you can easily see that the pullback is coming. We can see a 50% pullback, which is about 201 for this candle, or we can test this as well. So hopefully a deeper pullback today, pullback day where we can test the high of yesterday. Let me go there. Let me style setting. So for me, I think we can see profit takers today where we can test high of last week, which is a high of the yesterday, which is wow, we're opening way far. So this gap, let's see if gap gets filled or not. But I think like we can test. Difficult thing to say. We should not poke through this, but we might not be testing the low. So green line, I think green line are the higher chances that we can test green line, see the pullback, and then make some base and then go for the next leg up. So no position for me pre-market. I do not have, as you can see here, there is no position. But like I think at the open, I will be looking, before the open I'll be looking for some kind of a sell-off and go for some kind of a scalp with the sell-off, and then see what we have for the day. Thank you guys. Good luck. Bye bye.